School was designed in 2007. Housed on a historic site, the school carries out the social justice legacy of the late Robert F. Kennedy. Kennedy's long-standing friendship with Cesar Chavez, Dolores Huerta, and other civil rights leaders is memorialized in this space in a public art mural by Judith Baca entitled Seeing Through Others' Eyes. And seeing through the community's eyes is the approach that the school has taken to curate capacious spaces for distributed leadership with a collective transformational stance that leverages the wealth of the community to nurture agency from a different baseline. Traditionally, educational institutions may not view the local knowledge as a legitimate source of power or even inspiration. Through our robust school-university community partnership, we, as a school community, have the opportunity to redefine the project of schooling. The Student Advisory Board Club was a direct result of a YPAR study conducted at the school with immigrant origin youth. There was a clear call to action to expand the ways in which the school engaged with the student experience in a more direct way. Students are uniquely positioned in the school to authentically leverage their knowledge of schooling to inform decisions and reflect what is really happening at the school from their perspective.
I've learned that through my participation in the Student Advisory Board that I am capable as a student to speak out for myself and my peers. I've learned that I shouldn't be afraid to speak out and that I am creating a change in my school community for the better.
Teachers at UCLA Community School share a vision of empowering students to shape their futures and disrupt long-standing inequities by ensuring learning is meaningful and elevates the many assets and the rich knowledge students come to school with. At the core of their practice, teachers develop the contextualized knowledge of culture, community, and identity of students and their families. They create learning spaces where power and knowledge are shared and hope exists. As one student said, teachers are very interested in learning from us. Our teachers, they're very open about saying, I don't know everything. You guys are going to teach me, and then I can teach you.
Right? With the math that I teach, it's about drawing from what they know. It's not about here's the one algorithm and you all need to do it 30 times. That's totally old school and not even honoring what they know, right? It's that banking model of like I have knowledge, I feed it to you, you do it the way that I tell you, right? It's hey, here's a problem. I'm posing it to you. What do you all have? Right? Oh, okay, that's a great idea. So I'm going around as a facilitator, picking out these great ideas. You come up and you share it. It's just the kids are so alive and have such amazing ideas that we just need to create spaces for them to, to share those ideas and encourage and continue to encourage that. I think about what keeps me here at UCLA Community School. The partnership with UCLA is big time for me. The fact that this is a teaching school is big time for me because another part of my passion is teaching other teachers. I love being able to share the things that I have gained over the years and sharing these are the things that works, or these are the, I love talking about pedagogy. I mean, all of that is just so, I eat that stuff up.
In January 2019, the UCLA Immigrant Family Legal Clinic opened on the campus of the RFK Community Schools with a focus on supporting immigrant students and their families flourish and to advocate for policies that promote their well-being beyond the school campus by providing services and empowering community education. In the clinic, UCLA law students under supervision of expert faculty provide direct representation to immigrant clients, including unaccompanied youth, asylum-seeking families, and low-wage workers. As the school's lead community partner, UCLA faculty, staff, and students engage as researchers, tutors, Bruin Club members, teaching artists, and more, contributing in 2019-2020 a total of 16,040 hours of service. The UCLA Community School was created to be a teaching school, assisting in the development of over 100 new teachers. Dozens of teaching artists have shared their gifts with the multi-generational after-school art space, which conducted its own research study about how parents were involved in culturally sustaining ways. Jocelyn Franco, an alumna from UCLA Community School and pre-med student at UCLA, was a research assistant in this project. Jocelyn represents the transformational power of the partnership. She graduated from the community school with a passion for learning and a passion for contributing positively to her community. This is her story.
My dad was the first one from my parents to migrate from Guatemala in the early 90s. And then in 94, my mom arrived. She's actually a nurse in Guatemala, so she left everything behind, and then they started from scratch. Every day that I come to UCLA is just unbelievable. Like, I know for a lot of people it's like it's just another school, but as a first generation Latina, knowing that your mom struggled so much, gave up her career, and then you're following her footsteps, it's like, it's just emotional. I want to be a scientist physician, trying to find a way to help women, especially women of color, just be healthy and be conscientious about their body. And I'm proud to say I'm first generation coming to college, being low income, but like I made it, the American dream. And it's always this phrase that gets thrown around, and it's like, I am the American dream.